Vietnam, 50% of the population is under 25 years old. This new generation never knew the war and is more concerned about hip-hop and internet than communism. While in Hanoi they are going to celebrate the Millennium of the capital, all over the country, what are the dreams of the youth made of? Ho Chi Minh City in the south of Vietnam. It is the biggest town in the country, even though it's not the capital, and it's also the heart of the economy, and it is the energy of Ho Chi Minh City to involve the whole country into development. The Reunification train goes through the entire country along the east coast, crossing the 17th parallel midway, which for 20 years has represented the frontier between South Vietnam, backed by the Americans, and Northern Vietnam, which was communist. In 1976, just after the reunification, the government gave the train a new name as a symbol of its newfound unity. The train still uses the same historical railway, 1,726 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City, which many Vietnamese still call Saigon, to Hanoi, where I hope to arrive in time to celebrate the Millennium of the capital. It's funny because gare in French, the word in French to say station is gare, and now in Vietnamese it's ga, so it's the same way. I already have my ticket. It's better to book in advance. So I didn't want to take the risk to miss my train. Mr. Ho Chi Minh, who gave its name to the city, and as you can see, all the red flags are messages to the nation. Coach 10. It's salt and chili with the orange. Surprising, but not bad. The Saigon-Hanoi Railway was built by the French during the French colony in the 30s. Then from the Second World War, it was interrupted because of the different conflicts in the country. And it's only in 76, so after more than 20 years of division, that they rebuilt and reopened the line, the railway, as a symbol of the unity of the country. Hello. Are these slippers for me? Wow! Cold inside, very cold. Right on time, at least at the departure. On board, 4 classes. Soft and hard sleeper, soft and hard seats. Even if one doesn't go across the country every month, the cost of a one-way ticket, between 40 and 60 euro, is no small amount in contrast to the average salary, 110 euro per month in Vietnam. Hi. Hello.
Come in.
Ah, thank you. Where are you going?
Nha Trang.
Nha Trang.
I'm going back.
Where do you live?
I live in the United States.
The United States.
Ah, Okay.
And I come back, I come here to see my wife.
Ah, you came back here to get married.
To go to do the paperwork. I want to go back with my wife.
And what do you hope to find in the States?
First of all, I would like to stay with my husband forever. Then I would like to build a loving home. And finally, I would like to take care of my children.
You want to have babies?
Yeah.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking her.
Okay, I'm sorry.
3 children.
3? And you?
With me, it's God. How many He gives me, it's okay.
Why are you leaving your country?
You know, everything in the United States is safer, better. Everybody loves their country, where they're born. It's in the heart. We have no choice. We have to go.
Between 1975 and 2000, 3 million Vietnamese left the country. However, since the political landscape has been renovated in 1986, many have returned, some out of sentimentality and others to do business. Good night, everybody. First stop, Ho Chi Minh City to Dieu Tri, the station for the city of Quy Nhon. 660 kilometers, a 10-hour trip. With an average of about 60 kilometers per hour, the Reunification Express ambles along just slightly faster than in the 30s. This is one of the most beautiful moments in the train for me. When you wake up, you open the curtain and you discover a new landscape. It smells very good, I'm sure it's delicious. It's just that at breakfast I'm not used to it. Very good. In Vietnam, 75% of the population still lives in the rural areas. And when you think that 65% of them are under 30, that means a lot of young people in the countryside and along the coast. So what's going to change for them? In Quy Nhon, I will go to see how it is in Nhon Li, a small, distant and isolated village of fishermen. And here is Dieu Tri station. First surprise when I get off the train is that in Vietnam, in order to leave the station, you have to show your ticket. Second surprise is I'm getting my hair pulled out in front of the train station. This lady is taking off my white hair. Deja, most of the people, women and men, they dye their hair, so they can hardly understand that I keep my white hair. Okay? And you? Can I see your hair?
But you're still young. How is it possible you have so much gray hair?
Thank you.
There's still more.
Thank you. Bye. As you can see, there is a small problem. It's the rainy season in Vietnam, so you have to get equipped. This huge bridge has been built 2 years ago because the city is growing, it's developing, and it must have changed a lot of things for the life of the inhabitants of Nhon Li, because before that they were completely isolated. Here before it was the sea, but now they will build an industrial area. At Nhon Li, I need to find the Ta Hung family who has accepted to let me stay with them. This place is amazing. All the women are working, only them are loading big things on their shoulder. Excuse me. Ta Hang family?
Write it on the sand.
Let's let them start from getting there.
It's over there.
Ta Hang? It's you? You? Okay. Hello. I'm Emma. Hello. Emma. What's your name?
Deep one.
So finally I arrived. We don't know what to say to each other for now, but now it will get better. Good. Thank you. Tahang, a 32-year-old fisherman, and his 28-year-old wife, Deep Own, have been married for 10 years. With their 2 children, they got permission to have their own home as their in-laws' house was too small to hold them all.
From January to August, I repair the fishing nets, and from September to November, I work on building the little round boats.
This will be very, very, very complicated. It's getting my toe. I think the question to like or not what you're doing is a luxury here. They don't even think about that. You have welcomed me very well, and I thank you a lot for that. Does everybody in Vietnam welcome strangers like that?
In general, the Vietnamese are very welcoming and warm. Everyone here would treat you in the same manner. Not only our family.
Training for the hard sleeper in the train. Behind the modest wall which is supposed to protect them from tsunamis, every morning the same scene plays out in Yeonli. The fish are brought to the beach and then taken to market. It is the rainy season, a low fishing point, and the meager spoils make for some disagreements and petty thefts.
You stole from me.
Now we're all ready to go to school. There is only one elementary school in Yeonli. For middle school, one must go to Quy in the city. Therefore, you need enough money to go. Like many inhabitants in the village, Deep Own had to quit after elementary school because of a lack of funds. What will you do with your children?
I can't say for now if we will be able to send them to study in Quy Nhon. That will depend on our means when they are ready to go to junior high.
If everything is well, what would you hope for them? You want them to be a fisherman or to do something else?
Our lives are tied to the sea, and we can't do anything else because we only know how to do this.
Wow, this is a nice fish. It's beautiful. So tell me a little bit about your life.
For female fishermen like me, daily life is difficult.
What is difficult, for example?
If the sea gives us fish, everything is fine. But sometimes the sea is unable to meet our needs, and then we run into all sorts of difficulties.
Except the sea, the fish, here, there is no other way to earn money.
For us, the sea represents our entire lives. We live and die with the sea. We have no alternatives.
I feel there is something angry inside of you. You look very strong, but also very, like, with rage.
I am the only daughter-in-law in this family, and my in-laws have just died. If I don't take care of the family, who will? I have to be strong and resourceful because we don't have any young brothers nearby.
Oh, slow, slow, slow. I think the life a fisherman's wife is not really for me. This should be funny at least.
The small bowl-like boats are essentially for shrimp fishermen. Staying aboard requires the skills of an acrobat more than those of a sailor. Ta Hung understands quickly that he isn't getting very far with me.
South China Sea is delightful. Goodbye.
Even though the bridge has linked this village with the outside world, even with extreme development taking place, it will be some time before the inhabitants of Nyonli are able to better their lives and be at peace with themselves, so that future generations have an alternative destiny than that of a fisherman.
Here it's the soft seat class. My seat is 19. Well, it's very comfortable. Air conditioning, TV.
There are 545 kilometers and 7 hours of travel before I get to my next stop in Hue, the ancient Imperial city. It is along this path that the Reunification Express reaches the famous Pass of the Clouds, the climatic gate between the south and north of Vietnam. At 400 meters altitude, it's not there that we will pick up speed.
What do we have in here? Plain rice, chicken, and unidentified food with cabbage. Let's try. Excuse me, what is this?
Fits.
Fits? Fits? Of what? Fish?
Yeah, fish.
Fish?
I should think that's
Small fish? Okay, thank you. This is not meat, it's fish. I found new friends on board. You're taking this train, the Reunification Express? It's a very big symbol for Vietnam. Is it important for you?
I just take this train because this is my way. The final destination is Hanoi, so that is why, and it's comfortable. The price is not so high, and it's fast, so it's okay for me.
We're in Da Nang. I'm leaving because for the next part of the trip, I have negotiated to do it in the locomotive.
You need to hurry because the train stops just a few minutes.
I didn't get it. A detached locomotive.
Hello.
An extremely relaxed driver as the train is about to depart. I should have known better.
What's the problem?
Hurry up! Because of you, the train's running late.
The train changed direction in Da Nang, so I was at the other locomotive. So then they're allowed to come here, and I think they're not very happy because the train is late. Relationship between me and the staff is getting better, I hope. They gave me a tea, sign of peace, hopefully.
As we begin our ascent on the Pass of the Clouds, the train slows down. The maximum speed is 30 kilometers per hour.
This is the highest point.
The Pass of the Clouds is the most dangerous section because it is the highest point. Because of the rain, the land becomes unstable. That's why we are so careful and constantly looking after this line.
Any young people would like to do this job?
Today, the young are trained by the railway company to do this job. The younger generations, being more dynamic, they are more adapted for this tiring job.
If the Vietnamese are still fond of the Reunification Express, it's not because of history, which doesn't seem to interest them any longer, neither for the country's economy, as the more well-off passengers more often take the plane. In fact, it's more for the most humble that the train is still very important.
Bye, thank you very much. I'm going to hurry again because I don't want the others to shout at me like the other time. And I don't want to hear anymore that only Occidental people shout at each other, because in Asia normally you must not get angry.
After the incident with the locomotive, I don't even dare sitting down. Thankfully, there is less than an hour on this leg of the trip. I'm keeping a low profile until we reach Hue.
Here we are at Hue station with 1 hour delay, no big deal.
No comment.
Hue is the ancient Imperial city, the capital of the Nguyen emperors, founded in 1802. Thanks to this imperial past, Hue has always been an important intellectual and spiritual center, and it's considered as one of the main places for Buddhist studies. Even if today, at the southern bank of the River of Perfume, Hue is a modern city, the tradition is still alive, so for me, it's a good opportunity to meet young people and see how they live their religion today.
When you say temple, think incense. The small businesses here are uniquely dedicated to the fabrication and sale of this precious mix.
Hello. Thank you. They're chanting.
That, my contact here, presents me to his superior, the highest ranking in the hierarchy of the temple.
This is for the pagoda.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
The temple of To Tai Tien was built by a wealthy family at the beginning of the 20th century. Here, they welcome about a dozen young people, mostly entrusted to them by their families since their childhood. Guided by their masters, they follow the studies that will allow them to become monks. As a symbol of renouncing the material world, the progressive shaving of one's head corresponds to different ordinations. A novice still has a few tufts of hair, but at 20 years old, when they have their final exams, they are integrally shaved.
Ah! The senior masters are having a nap. Meanwhile, the young people can do what they want. So this is their main room. And here you have their bedrooms. Can I see your room?
Yes.
Yeah? You have a lot of work, a lot of homework.
Làm bài tập.
I do my schoolwork and then religious studies.
And you have a favorite field?
Môn học ưa thích nhất là môn toán.
I like mathematics,
Toán với lý. Ngoài ra còn nhiều
physics.
khác mà không
I like some other subjects too,
để học
but I think I'm not smart enough for them.
nên chưa học được mấy cái môn đó.
Do you think you could go with me to visit the pagoda?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Tree is 17 and came to the temple a year ago from a small provincial town. His parents, worried about his future, wanted to avoid having him linger in the streets.
Who takes care of the garden? You?
Hàng ngày là mình có thể
Me.
là buổi sáng.
Every day I clean the garden,
Buổi chiều là mình
and in the afternoon I water it.
Thế là mình có thể tỉa những cái cây.
When I have free time,
những cái tán
I prune the plants to adorn the
làm
temple.
cho khuôn viên nhà chùa. Mình là
When we choose the path to become a monk,
vào một cái môi trường
one must live in an environment pure and perfect that favors learning. As for me, I like to live in a temple, to have a good heart, a healthy spirit, because the conditions for life are better in the temple than outside.
nó tốt hơn là ở ngoài bên ngoài.
The young monks follow two courses of study, one in a public school during the week and another in the temple on the weekends for their spiritual guidance. The young monks tirelessly repeat their mantras in a low voice. The goal of this repetition is not only to learn it by heart, but also and more importantly to prepare for meditation. This is the signal for food. It's very discreet, huh? You don't have to miss it. Thank you. Here I am at the senior table. It's a little embarrassing. I should not be sitting here.
Okay.
Enjoy your meal.
Xin mời.
In Vietnam, at least 70% Buddhists, and they think if in the family have there is one person, one son or girl like this, they become a monk or a nun, that family happy.
How long will they study here in the pagoda?
When they came to pagoda, only 10 years old, but they have to pass at least 2 levels. Want to become Julian monk, they have to pass one test. And want to become fully ordination, they have to another test more. But in the age, they have to reach 20 years old.
The food is excellent.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like the best restaurant in town, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Very
But
good.
I mean, this is the normal food.
Very good.
For just USA daily.
Just a few minutes from the temple, there is the city with all its temptations. I asked Tree to come have an ice cream with me after school, curious to know how he reconciles these two worlds. It's not a regret for you not to find a wife and have children?
Before coming to the temple, I had made a clear decision to go towards Buddha. If my connection to Buddha is broken, I would return to live with my parents and eventually have a family. But I think there is a better chance that I will stay at the temple to perfect my knowledge.
Tree is taking me to his favorite place in town. If they want to go out, it's or to go to school, or they have to be with an adult, or to ask the permission to their superiors, which is the case now. What do you hope for your future?
Sau này là em muốn là em trở thành một
Later,
người thầy giáo.
I would like to become a teacher
Đào tạo
to guide and help the younger generation
chỉ bày cho
to become conscious that we are living in a good environment.
Cái môi trường xung quanh chúng ta rất là tốt. Đối với thế hệ trẻ,
In general, the youth of Vietnam do not make the most of their free time. These young people are only interested in online games. I think it's better for them to relax and contemplate the perfume river and other landscapes.
Even though he has chosen a monastic lifestyle, Tree is not removed from the world. His aspiration to help others envisions an involvement in today's reality. At 17 years old, he well represents what is Buddhism in Vietnam, an engaged one. Excuse me, is the SE4 on time? SE4?
Today is late because the floods in the north. So if you come to Hanoi, you have to go by bus from Đông Hới to Vinh.
Here I am stuck in Hue for the floods. I don't know where I will be able to live again, so wait and see. The rails are still flooded, but the road is practicable and bus connections have been organized until Vinh, 360 kilometers north. From Vinh, we will be outside the flooded zone and I should be able to find a train for Hanoi.
Here we are in Vinh. I had luck because I met Kien on the bus, and Kien speaks French finally, a French friend, and he's a French teacher here in Vinh, and he kindly asked me to come to his home for the night. So.
Well, yes. Welcome to Vinh.
Do you live far from here?
No, it's only a kilometer.
Vinh is a small town where I wouldn't have stopped in another case.
What is there to see in Vinh?
There is Ho Chi Minh Square. Ho Chi Minh was the first president of the country. He was born not far from here, in the village of Kim Lien.
Ah, okay. For me, thanks to Kien, I have the opportunity to meet young students, French-speaking, which is rare in Vietnam. French heritage for the newer generations is very distant and left little trace. Hello, I'm Emma.
This is my wife, too. My father.
Hello.
My mother-in-law, she's in the kitchen.
Hello.
It's strange to arrive in a family where everybody speaks French, and it's a relief for me. Slept a good night in the son's room, but I didn't steal his room. As far as I understood, he doesn't want to sleep alone, so he sleeps with his grandfather. It's a big, nice house. They built it 2 years ago, thanks to credit at the bank and to family solidarity.
It's 8 a.m. I'm the only one in the house that slept in. Everyone has been up since about 5 or 6 a.m., which is customary in Vietnam.
The little girl is at the kindergarten, and here, to go to the kindergarten, you have to pay, then school is free.
What are you doing?
A castle.
Ooh, beautiful castle.
Et vous voulez avoir,
And would you like to have more children?
More children? Oh, 2 is enough.
Is there a family policy in Vietnam? How does it work?
Yes, yes. Here, you can have a maximum of 2 children. And especially us, as we are government employees. We really have to respect the requirements of this policy.
As an example.
As an example.
You've had luck to boot. You have a boy and a girl. It's perfect.
Well, you could say that, yes. Here in Vietnam, we say that we get 9 points when you have a boy and then a girl. It's 9 points. But a girl first, it's 10 points.
Ah, so it's better if the girl is first.
A firstborn girl is better. She could help out, you know, help her parents. But mostly, she can help her brother or little sister. But him, the boy, he can't.
But he could, actually.
He could, but...
So what is this called?
What's that called?
What is this?
It's a horse.
It's a horse. Yes, it's a horse.
In Vietnam, the bilingual schools are considered elite. The teachers are better paid and the students, selected from the top tiers, are motivated by a hard work ethic.
Do you have your copybooks?
Okay.
During the week, there are 42 pupils in the classroom. This is the French class and the English classes. There are 11 other pupils. And today, they will study the musicals.
What is the name of the musical that I spoke to you about a few days ago?
Starmania.
Starmania. Starmania. There is a song called The Complaint of an Automatic Waitress. I cannot sing this song, but today we're in luck because today we have our guest Emma and she's going to help sing this song. Here is Emma.
Only the chorus.
Okay, the chorus only, okay.
Ken didn't choose the easiest song, though I have to tell you. Here I go. Ken, I'm counting on you.
Well, I'm counting on you too.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Let's go.
Qu'est-ce que je vais faire aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce que je vais faire demain? C'est ce que je me dis tous les matins. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire de ma vie? Moi j'ai envie de rien. J'ai juste envie d'être bien.
Well, bravo!
In the song, the character asks an existential question. What will she do with her life? I would like to know today, what do you want to do with your lives?
I'd like to do something that will be famous all over the world.
Me, I'd like to be a secretary.
Me, I would like to become an engineer.
A chemical engineer.
You have beautiful ambitions. Do you think that today in Vietnam, your desires can come true?
From my point of view, these hopes can be realized in Vietnam. But for better chances of success, one has to study abroad.
What's the most important thing for you today? You're 16 or 17 years old?
If I can make my dreams come true, the most important one includes my family.
For me, it's the opposite. I think a good job is the most important thing.
You have a really good French accent.
Thank you.
Do you want to sing it one more time all together?
1, 2.
Qu'est-ce que je vais faire aujourd'hui? Qu'est-ce que je vais faire demain? C'est ce que je me dis tous les matins. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire de ma vie? Moi j'ai envie de rien. J'ai juste envie d'être bien. What to do with one's life? The young fishermen prefer not to ask this question, the young monks look for metaphysical answers, and the students, the jewels of the nation, must work themselves to the bone to realize their dreams. In any case, for them and their generation, the answer is turned towards their future, that for the first time is free from the weight of the past. I will now discover a new train because the Reunification train is still not working because of the floods. So now it will be NA2 train on the same train track, of course. Thank you. I couldn't find any place in hard sleepers because many people are taking this train, so it will be hard seats until Hanoi.
Việt Nam.
You go to Hanoi?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm studying in Hanoi medicine in 2012 and 12. I will have been a dentist. I will come back to the city when I have finished my study.
It is not dangerous for a young girl to travel alone? No problem?
No.
Passenger is trying to find the best position for the night. It deserves its name, hard seats class. Night. On I go to the Millennium, only 300 kilometers left and an overnight on the train before I reach Hanoi.
Nice way to have the light, the speaker. The taxi is directly on the platform. Flags for the Millennium festivities. Tan Long is the old name of Hanoi. It means ascending dragon.
The Vietnamese have come from every corner of the country and the whole city is having a party. While some are patriotic, others, quite simply, have come just to party. The Millennium of Hanoi represents an exceptional opportunity for the young to have fun, which is rare, especially in the provinces. As for me, I'm hoping to meet the youth from the capital to see how they are living this event.
Now I'm ready for the Millennium. What is really amazing, it's not a furious crowd, it's very peaceful, no tension at all. It's really amazing how many people there are.
And in this crowd, it's difficult to find a resident from Hanoi. Have the youth of Hanoi deserted their capital?
There are less people here, new atmosphere. So you run this place?
Me and my friend Nhi. My name is Ling.
This kind of tea shop, you can do it, like this. I could do it, for example, come with my tables and my tea and everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Because this park is quite alternative. All of the kids here just hang around playing hip hop and skateboard. So it's quite free. And I've been working here for like a month now, but the police haven't shown up yet, and I think it's okay. So I think it's easy. Yeah.
And why do you do this? To earn money, or you like it, or both? Or?
Well, both. Mostly for fun first, because I'm an artist. But then I don't have a job to earn good money, so I decide to do this with my friend to earn some more money.
And it's difficult to live with your art in Vietnam?
So difficult.
Yeah. You're not going to the Millennium to see the...
I hate it. Sorry. The decoration is really ugly, like plastic. Look at the color, it's so ugly.
And what else?
It's such a mess, and it costs so much money. Like no one knows how much it costs to do all the festival.
Do you think the future for young people like you, artists or hype people, is good in Vietnam? How do you see it?
I think it's getting much better, because 10 years ago, no internet, no books, no one got to go abroad. But now the number of artists are raising a bit. We have a lot of international artists coming over and exchange ideas and network. So it's getting much better. And a lot of artists got chances to go abroad. So I think it's good.
So you're optimistic?
Yeah, I think so.
And now, en route for the high moment of the evening, the fireworks.
Everybody is going to see the fireworks. So everybody means that it's completely packed and nobody can move forward. I'm not sure we'll make it. Huh? Here you have all the official cars, like members of the government, embassy. They cannot move forward neither. Who is in the black car? Huh? The president? In the black car? The president?
I'm sorry, no photograph.
You speak English? Ah! Everybody is waiting for the show. The main problem is that the president is still stuck in the traffic. So obviously without him, the ceremony cannot begin. So we're just waiting, trying to find a comfortable spot. It's starting! In front of this magnificent fireworks, it's time for me to say goodbye to Vietnam. A youthful country, as you could see. And from Hanoi, the Millennium capital, I wish to Vietnam a very peaceful and happy future. See you.
Việt Nam Hồ Chí Minh, Việt Nam Hồ Chí Minh, như có Bác Hồ trong ngày vui đại thắng, lời Bác khen giành chiến thắng huy hoàng, 30 năm đấu tranh giành trọn vẹn non sông, 30 năm dân chủ cộng hòa, 30 xã thành công. Việt Nam Hồ Chí Minh, Việt Nam Hồ Chí Minh.